that quick release. Kawhi expecting the pass and did the rest.
Here's Daniels. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
From deep, Wembanyama. And it's Leonard with the ball for Atlanta. 4-point game. Duncan, no good. Now here's Irving. Pass to Wembanyama. The three balls. Connects from downtown.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Here's Chamberlain. Second shot opportunity. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. There's 47 seconds left in the first. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Detroit calls timeout. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Leonard. Here's Daniels. Hits the trifecta. Daniels has got 9 points.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
It's George on the wing. This one for three. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Williamson for three. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Detroit on top. They're up by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Duncan. Now Williamson. Fires the three. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. To the inside. O'Neal misses. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Trailing by 2. Here's Daniels. 9 points in the game. And the whistle blows. And it's good.
boss booming every time you.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce.
Here we go.
Here's White. Charity stripe shot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
And down it goes. 2 points.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Nice defense, reading the play, using some quick hands to take it away.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Now here's Leonard. Oh, Durant with a steal. He's got a clear path. Oh, my goodness. How about that? And the powerful one-handed slam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And stolen by Durant. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. He drops it from range. Abdul-Jabbar's got 7 points in the game.
Pistons foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
Detroit calls timeout. And some changes here for Detroit.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you. Substitution on the court.
White looking it over. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
They get it again. That one drops for him.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
1:56 left in the first quarter. Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Fires for three. Leonard, that one's good.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
George outside. The three is up. And the basket by Leonard.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Towns. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
George, right side. There's the three. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
Now here's Leonard. It's George on the wing. Lets it go from deep. On target from range. George has got 5.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
An outstanding defender, Butler uses his size and length well to swat shots.
Beyond the arc. A nice shot by Duncan. He's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
21.
And so it's Detroit. They Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
White with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. And here is Antetokounmpo. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Takes a 3. Over to the left wing. Second chance effort. The rebound by Duncan. Markkanen outside. There's the triple. Markkanen finishing the break himself.
And I want to see Markkanen continue to shoot from deep because he's a quality sniper with impressive range.
Outside Durant. Shot from the wing. Oh, what a slam from the big man, Jokic.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Here's White. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Detroit leading by 10. Here's O'Neal. Fades away and sinks a tough shot.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You don't.
Tipped away. Stolen by Jokic. He goes up. No doubt. The Joker all alone.
I love the awareness on that steal. And guess what? A little athleticism as well. Jokic is a true offensive weapon.
And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining.
Second shot opportunity. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 11 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level. Timeout,
Always
timeout.
plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The home team calls timeout.
On the court, your squad. Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
We've got 1:48 left in the second. Can they get it? And it's Ware missing.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Offensive rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now here's Lillard. And a miss there on the triple. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
58 seconds left to play in the first half. Kept alive. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Jokic controls the rebound and the putback. And the Pistons lead by 18.
Impeccable timing from Jokic, getting the positioning he wants and slamming the miss back in.
Thomas outside. Here's Williams. There's the drive. And Williams punches it home.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Takes the three. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 5 points.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Lillard outside. And stolen by Jokic. Gets it off. And that's not going to go. That'll do it for the first half. Detroit on top. They lead by 13. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Detroit leading by 13. Wembanyama scanning the floor. The putback. Oh, Leonard! Gotta put a body on him.
Oh, that's just classic Kawhi Leonard. The effort, the board, the points, all of it.
Here's Thomas. Here's Ware. Releases from the wing and drills it. Ware's got his second basket.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Buries it from three.
3 points.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Now here's Lillard. No points so far. Pass to Williams. High arcing shot. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Porzingis misses.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
And here's Thomas from the arc.
Nice work there to get a body, seal off his man, and collect the glass. That is textbook.
Stepped on the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost him a possession. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
The shot by Lillard, no good. And Porzingis has got the ball here for Detroit. Let's go with a three. And it's Thomas with the rebound. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Pass to Ingram. Drains the triple. Ingram's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Hits the three-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 17.
The response from the Claw. Leonard really wanted that three.
Here's Williams. And that one hits the back iron. Leonard looking over the floor. Offensive rebound. Left side Porzingis. From deep, Wembanyama. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Stolen by Wembanyama. And they're on the run. For three, Porzingis. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, and it's Wembanyama's length that leads to the steal and gets them out and running.
Julius Erving. First personal foul. First team foul.
54 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Irving with it. And it's Ingram picking him up. They get the rebound. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Now here's Leonard. 11 points in the game. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Assist goes to
So smooth off the catch. Porzingis is excellent at judging when to take quick shots.
Leonard on the wing. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Leonard's got 5.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And so it's Detroit. A huge 24-point lead for them. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Now here's White. Pass to Towns. Outside White. Fires the three. Drops in the three.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Leonard with the ball. Marking it outside. And he banks in the layup.
Being Markkanen is 7 feet tall. He's absolutely an inside threat. I just love watching him capitalize from this area.
The basket falls, and that's going to be a blocking call.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
Launches a three, and the three-pointer goes. Abdul-Jabbar's got 21 points in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Doubled by Towns. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Detroit. Kareem
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. To the middle. To end the run. And it's powered home by Towns.
They're going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
foul. Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Pistons. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. White on the wing. The rebound by Detroit. Knocked away. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Duncan.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Leonard's got room. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
This jumper from Kawhi is pure. Once he gets his feet under him, the rest is easy.
3-on-3. Marketed from long range. And here's Detroit. And he goes in for the dunk.
Abdul-Jabbar.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. White can't hit.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Over Leonard. Abdul-Jabbar misses. In transition, here they come for the finish. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Yeah, moving the ball with a purpose. Lowry Markkanen. Nice pass.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And counted from 19 feet away. There's 57 seconds left in the final quarter. Out to Leonard. Pass to Towns. All sorts of time. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fader on the way. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And so Jokic will bring it up for Detroit. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Durant. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. They get it back. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Detroit foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Second personal foul. Second team
And he makes the first.
At the line for your home team, Kobe White. 2 shots.
White hits them both. Detroit calls timeout. They're leading by 23. Your thoughts, guys?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Connects from downtown.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
So it's Detroit picking up the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never